This conference will now be recorded.
Hi all. Live. Hi all. Welcome to the next session on ALE IDOC. In the last few classes, we have discussed about the ALE and IDOC. What exactly the ALE and IDOC? And we have seen the different concepts in the ALE and IDOC. And we have seen the different triggering techniques like change pointers and standard programs. And also, we have used the extension of an IDOC. And also we have seen the real business use case for the IDOCs and where we are going to implement the IDOCs exactly. This is my real business case, and we have used we have an international shipments in the company and customs departments will validate the export and import invoice and delivery the data along with product data as well as the customer data. And custom department will use their own software integration point to validate the data. We have used TIPCO as an integration point to convert the IDOC data into the integration point. And here, the target for the SAP is only for the TIPCO. This is my baseline diagram for the IDOCs. We have an SAP system, we have a third-party system, and the TIPCO is an IDOC. And we have used the message control for the transactional data. And if you want to do a message control, we have to set up the output types. So in the next transaction, and we need to identify the particular application, and that particular application we need to create an output type. Normally this will be done by the functional people, but you should be having the knowledge. So the output types are created, and we need to assign the access conditions to the output type, access sequence to the output type, and also we need to provide a transport medium. So we can trigger the automatically the smart forms, automatically the IDOCs, automatically the workflows by using output type. So how the output types will be triggered is whenever the condition record met, we are going to maintain the condition records on which condition we need to trigger an output type. So based on the condition type, the output type will be triggered. So for the output type, we are going to assign the print program, we are going to assign the smart form or IDOC or workflow. So here in this case, we are going to assign an outbound IDOC EDI program RS nested. The subroutine is EDI processing. So this program will pick up the message type and IDOC type and the partner profile details from the partner profile, and it is going to trigger an IDOC page. So we have seen the IDOCs for the deliveries and as well as the invoices. And my next use case is, so I have one field called mode of transport, which is available in delivery, and copy the mode of transport field and populate mode of transport in invoice IDOC. So this is my requirement actually. So we have a mode of transport. Whenever you deliver it, so we will save the delivery details. So which mode we are delivering the product. So my mode will be whether I can process my product by using aeroplane or by using ship or by using normal road transport. So there are different ways. And what is the mode of transport which you are delivering it? So I have a table. So all the delivery details will be stored in the table LIKP. In the LIKP, we have extended the LIKP feed C11, and with the this is one of the extension scenario you can tell in the interviews. So it's a real-time scenario based, and we have a field called M transport. It's a mode of transport is in a custom field which is there in the LIKP delivery details, and I need to take this value, and whenever I deliver it, I am going to populate this value mode of transport. I think we have enhanced the delivery transaction as well. BL02N. I don't think. Normally, you can do. We are going to enhance the screen field in this transaction level, and whenever you deliver it, I am going to populate this and change and go to the header, and somewhere I have populated mode of transport field. Processing fitting. We have additional fields. I think not in this. I think S4 now we did this mode of transport field. We have did the S4. Okay, anyway, so if you want to, normally the requirement is here, you need to enhance this delivery details as well. This is also one of the requirement. So you need to enhance the screen with the VL02, and also I have enhanced the table LAKP. And this delivery details should be available in the invoice IDOC. So maybe I will go to the invoice IDOC and go to the WE30. And what is the IDOC type for the invoice? INVOIC02. So this is the or else we go to the partner profile, which we have already did this. So go to the partner profile, WE20, and invoice we did in a partner type as a customer. So customer is our partner base. So what is the customer? The customer which we did is 3760, and this is my message type, and double click on this, and INVOIC02. This is my invoice type. But if you go to the invoice type, WE30, and this is the IDOC type, and go to and display, and we have the segments like this case, but we do not have any field mode of transport in this. We do not have this. So go to this segment and see the double click and segment editor, and we have all these fields, but we do not have any mode of transport. So I need to add the mode of transport over here. So I would like to add mode of transport on this. The header data, I need to add a mode of transport. So what we need to do is, so I'm going to create a custom segment. So WE31 and ZE1, E1, and INV custom. So this is my custom segment, and create the segment and add custom fields, and give the field name mode of transport, or the field name which we have declared, and go to here, and it's an MPRAN. So MPRA N, and data element is, so take the same data element, custom data element, and provide the custom data element, and save this, and okay, and save this, and okay. Okay, that's not a problem. And once you create the segment, you need to release the segment and release the segment, so you can get the release over here. And take this segment and go and create WE30. This is a standard IDOC, so you cannot directly add the segment to the standard IDOC. So you have to enhance this IDOC. If you want to enhance this IDOC, you need to use an extension and create the IDOC like this. So my link basic type, so INVOIC02, and the name, what is the name which we need to do? INVOIC02, and it's an enhanced invoice IDOC type, and okay. No, sorry, I need to put a Z first, and go with the create, and okay, and create. Already exists display. So I did some custom extension guys. Maybe I will put one more thing 03 and create the extension. Okay, and put invoice 02, and which is an enhanced IDOC type. And here you need to select this, and here I am going to add my custom segment. Create the segment, and okay, and I'm going to provide my custom segment. Is it a mandatory segment? No, it's not a mandatory. So yeah, I have added my own segment like this. Save it and save, and okay, and come back and release your custom IDOC type. Yes, so I have released this custom IDOC type, and now we go to the WE20 and go to the customer, and the partner is the BP is the partner, is the BP, and add your already logged I have opened somewhere. So here we need to assign the we need to assign the extension. We need to have basic as well as the extension, and assign the IDOC extension and save it. And does not exist. So it is the error, guys. Once you create the IDOC type, so what you need to do? Huh? No, I have released it. Once you create a message type and IDOC type, so you need to link between the message type to the IDOC type. WE82. We must linkage this. So change and OK, and go with the new entries and put the message type. My message type is INVOIC. So this is the message type, and basic IDOC type is INVOIC02, and this is the basic type, but the extension is this case. You must define the uh, link between the message type to the IDOC type, then only you can configure it. Save it and go to the own request and go to the IDOCs. There is the IDOC transport for the interfaces. Transport request for the interfaces. Okay, this is the transport request and save. Okay, come back. I have assigned it. Now you can do the partner profiles. So go to the W20 again and go to the customer and now you can assign the custom segment and save it. So now it is accepting. I have assigned the message type to the IDOC type, and this is my message type. That's it. And now, so the setup is done. But if you want to send the, suppose now I am going to generate an IDOC VF02. You know, right? VF02 is to change the invoice. Maybe I will give the invoice, which is what is the invoice which we have generated last, and 776, I think. And go to the header and go to the output, and you can see the one IDOC which is generated previously. But if you want to generate new IDOC with new setup, okay, so I will reprocess my this thing is GEXP and set up EDI, and partner is BP, and this is my partner number. This whatever the partner you maintain, definitely you need to maintain a partner profile in the WE20. That's my transactional data, and this is my IDOC. This is my output type. Whenever this output type is triggered, the output RS nested program will be executed. The RS nested will process the IDOCs. Save it. So the IDOC is generated, and go and see the wait for some time. Now still the commit work is executing. It is taking little time. The database operations it is doing, and so that's the problem, guys. Whenever you do the BAP also, sometime you need to wait because the database operation not yet completed now. That's why still it is in processing. If you process next time, it will give it doesn't update this. Now it is done, and go to header and output, and you can see there is two IDOCs which are generated. Which one is latest? Maybe I will go to here processing log, and now you can see this is a 745 and created. What is the date? Date is not there. I think maybe it always will come in the latest one here. One is 744 and this one is processing log. Same. Okay, same IDOC is generated. Should not be. 3282745. 3282745. Processing log. This is different. That is different. It's an 80. This is 3280745, and this one is 328074. Select this processing log 328075. and select this processing log 3282745 is. So this is the recent IDOC 3282745. This is a today's IDOC, and go to WE02. Check the status of an IDOC for the invoice, and so you can see the IDOC and go to the data record and see my custom segment is not added, guys. So if you want to add your custom segment, so this is a standard IDOC which is triggering. But if you want to add a custom segment, what I need to do in the outbound side, I have added in the IDOC type, but in the data record, it is not filling the custom segment. So if you want to add in the outbound side, you need to do an enhancement, guys. You need to do an enhancement. So how did we trigger this invoice? By using message control, and go to the WE20 and go to the partner type KU and go to invoice, and we have used a message control. So see, this is my process code, outbound process code, and click on the outbound process code, and this is the outbound function model, and double click on this outbound function model, and so here there is an enhancement, guys. So here you can see call customer function, that means it's a customer exit. Call customer function, if you see, this is a customer exit. You need to implement a customer exit to include your custom segment to the data record. So do this. Okay, so call customer function. We have how many call customer functions? Only one call customer function. So we have a control record. We have a control record, but I need to have a data record which should out prepare. There will be a data record population. So in the data record only, so read packaging data IDOC data record. I need to use an IDOC data record. So where it is filling. So this invoice tables. So it's an IND EDI DD. So this is my data record actually, and internal table for the IDOC. So I need to fill this my segment to this table type, and there should be some enhancement. So maybe what I can take is go to the attributes, and my package is VED, and maybe I go to the SMod and F4 and information system, and go to the package VED, enter, and you can see user exit for IDOC, output invoice, user exit for EDI, customer enhancement, IDOC orders, incoming orders, outbound quotation, inbound inquiries. So user exit for IDOC output invoice case. So maybe I will check this and display and go to the components, and here you can see, so IDOC output invoice, customer enhancement in data segment, and user exit in order to avoid reading the package. So maybe which is the one, and go to here. So they are calling the call customer function. So one is 001. This is the 001 output invoice control data. Only this handles the controls data. Maybe I can use this. And what is the importing parameters? We have a control record over here, and EDI DC only control record, and we do not have any EDI DD enhancement. I don't have an EDI DD enhancement. So if I don't have EDI DD, I cannot add any segment. Maybe I will go to this second one. So go to the import. So it is giving me the control record, and go to the export, changing and tables, and guys, it is giving me the EDI DD. So that means I can add my segment over here, guys. I can implement. So tables means we can output the data, we can input the data, as well as we can output the data. So that means, so EDI DD, I can fill out my segment, guys. So this is my 002 is my user exit. This is the way you need to find out based on that. Whenever you want to implement customer exit, you need to look at the interfacing parameters. So based on the interfacing parameter only, we need to find out the right user exit case. So that's the concept. So now we need to implement the 002 guys. So user exit customer enhancement data segment 002. So come back and take this enhancement and implement it as CMOD and invoice project. This is to create the project and invoice IDOC custom segment population and go to the enhancement assignment S and S and okay and provide the enhancement which we have did and already being to the project BP ID. So this is already using in a BP ID project base. So how can I do that then? So go to the BP ID, standard thing they are using it and project BP ID. So go to the CMOD and BP ID enter and display and this is the thing they are using it and maybe change it and okay maybe it will ask for the access key. When I change the project, no ways, it's not asking for the access key. But go to the enhancement options and okay, I'm doing the changes. So see guys, directly we can change the project standard project space without having any access key. See, it doesn't ask me any access keys. And go to the this function and double click this, and there is some code SAP has a date, and SAP has added some code base, and here they are adding some segment data. Maybe this since this is a custom, yes, I can do my own code base and enter. So sorry, how can you add the data? You need to use an insert case. Suppose if this is not editable mode, even though this is showing in a jet, but this is implemented by SAP actually. Okay, so if you want to write the code, place the insert button, and here you can add your custom code. Okay, this is the custom code which I need to add it. So first declare the data, and I'm going to use a work area for the segment custom field segment. I'm going to declare one work area type, and my custom segment is WE31 and take this segment and define the segment over. So I have created a work area for the custom segment. Okay, then I need to populate the data. So if I want to populate the mode of transport from delivery, I need to fetch the. So here I will get an invoice number. Save. So go back and you get an invoice number in the importing parameter. See in the VBDKR, and you are going to get an invoice number. See VBELN, which is nothing but an invoice number. Take this invoice number and take this invoice number, get, and go here. So VBDKR, I have an invoice number. So if you want to get delivery based on the invoice, how you can get it? How you can get it? If you want to get, tell me what is the relationship between the invoice and the delivery. So I have an invoice number, I need to get the delivery. Okay, how can I get it? So maybe I go to the LIPS. Let's see 11 LIPS. Sorry, VBRP. I go to the VBRP display. So Control F, and you have a VZBVL. VZBVL. Go to here. See, so this is my invoice. My preceding document, my reference document always comes the invoice is a delivery. So I will take the, I will go to VBRP, I will get the VZBL and VZPOS. So here I will get the delivery. If I know the delivery, I can go to the LIKP, and from LIKP I can get the mode of transport. So this is the enhancement which I am going to do it. So select, start, select, Okay, select VBELN and select VBELN and VGBEL and VGPOS from VBRP into table data underscore VP underscore VBRP. Okay, then I go to the and where VBELN of VBRT, which is equal to the VBDKR. This is the structure which is having an invoice number. So this is my logic. And if I ABAP, which is equal to 0, and if and find the select, okay, select VBELN and mode of transfer MTRAN and from LIKP into table data and GT underscore LIKP and for all entries in GT underscore VBRP hyphen VGBL is in a delivery case. This is my relationship. But whenever you use inline declarations, we have to use and also you need to use native SQL statement, comma and use the and also use condition where VBELN, which is a delivery number in the LIKP, and the delivery number will be available here, guys. Okay, sorry guys. For all entries in here I need to write the condition GT underscore VBRP of VGP. That's it. Save and pretty printer will not be available here. So this is my logic, and I'm going to write a logic here. So maybe I can take the one record base GT underscore LIKP, the read table GT underscore LIKP into data GS underscore LIKP and index 1. I can take only one record, and so if side ABAP which is equal to 0 and here I'm going to populate my custom segment base. This is my custom segment, and take this custom segment and take this custom segment hyphen. In this custom segment I have a field called mode of transport, which is equal to the GS underscore LIKP hyphen mode of transport. So I have populated the mode of transport into the custom segment. Then this custom segment I need to build a code base, same code which you need to build in base. Maybe I'm going to build this over here and EDIDD. Take one structure. Already we have an ls underscore EDIDD. No need to declare this. So ls underscore EDIDD hyphen segment name. What is the segment name? Segment name, and which is equal to the which is equal to the my custom segment. So take this custom segment and control V and append your ls underscore EDIDD to the internal table, EDIDD internal table. So the int underscore EDIDD. Have added my custom segment base, and pretty printer is not there. So how can I do the pretty printer if it is not there? Yeah, you need to copy the program, create a test program to the pretty printer and add pretty printer over here and activate. But here edit VBDKR-VBLN is unknown. So it's not there. It is telling it is not there, but it is there. Guys, come back. So not VBDKR, maybe import. So VBDKR, but this is the guys. Sorry, I have used the association. Sorry, I have used the reference, but you need to use XVBDKR. So you need to use XVBDKR. Change and go to the here XVBDKR. Do the syntax check and psi sabarsi sabarsi. Do the syntax check, no errors, and activate. So outbound side, I am doing an enhancement. And one more thing, guys, we are adding I don't know how many times it will be triggered. So maybe I can put on a breakpoint. This is also very important because so this user exit will be triggered multiple times. If that is the case, it will be a problem. It will be added n number of times, guys. Control record and changing tables and EDI, DD, and okay. So I need to check out how many times this will be triggered. So that is also important thing. I put on a breakpoint and activate this, activate the project. So activate the project, and I have activated the project. Now maybe I need to do a debugger of this IDOC. So maybe how can you debug the IDOC? So go to the WE90 and provide the IDOC number. And go to here and delivery this is. IDOC number. WE02. Execute and take the IDOC number. So this is my IDOC and go to WE19. Go to WE19 and provide the IDOC number and execute. And also, it's an go to the standard outbound processing is. So go to standard outbound processing and select OK. Oh, it's not stopping. My user exit is not triggered. WE02 is good. This is the second IDOC data record. So is there any custom segment which is added? No. So how to trigger that? User exit is activated. Again, go to WE20. I think, how can I do that? Customer. This is my thing. Message ST09. Go to the output in the invoice, and this is an IDOC reduction. IDOC reduction. Record out. So VBDKR control information, but data record where it is filling. So there is a baddie also. So VBDKR. I think filling IDOC tab. See guys, fill this. I think here it should be there. This is my segment, and here there should be a customer function. See, so if you want to do a customer function, so this will call this perform this customer functions. Double click, see 002. So this is the 002, and I have written the logic in this one. See, I have written the logic, and see this is my logic. But why it's not triggering? So maybe we'll put a debugger from here itself. So I put a debugger over here. So this is my debugger. Okay, so again I'm going to reprocess this IDOC. Okay, so reprocess this IDOC. And guys, so one more thing, if you want to reprocess the messages, we can do the output types you can reprocess it. So if it is an invoice, I think it's in a VF31, I think. The output from billing. So what is our output type here? CEXP, and transmission medium is 6. Processing mode is repeat the output process. I'm going to, if it is in a first time, you need to use 1 first processing. Already this message is processed, you need to select an 2 repeat processing. And my invoice number is this, and maybe I can exclude this and select this. Even this is used to re-trigger the smart forms. This program is used to re-trigger the messages for the IDOCs and even workflows. We can use this transaction. We can reprocess the output types and execute. It should see guys, it's going for the debugging. So now you can see this is the way. So I'm going to debug the IDOCs here and click on OK. So first I'm filling E1. See, this is my fill E1 EDK01 and go to the segment name. So it's a segment name is the top segment. So segment name, and we are moving the data to this segment F7, F5. F7. So we are doing in a perform. Perform means do an F6, F6, F6. I will go to the custom perform. Then I will come to our user executives. So go to the perform for the customer functions. So go to the we'll come to the custom. That's it. So go to the custom function F5 and it goes to here customer function. So it will call customer function. The one more trick guys. So if you want to find out any customer exit directly, you can call this call customer function on the main program. It will display all the customer exits which are used case. That is also one more trick. So if you want to find out without going to package and all, directly I can do a call customer function. Directly I can find the customer exits. Dictionary. I think I have explained this in the enhancements. See customer function, customers function models, and see call customer function. So this is the find option. Go to the program find option, do a call customer function. You can find the customer functions. So this is the logic, and whenever I go to here, and it will go to the see guys our logic which is there here, and my logic is over here. So F8 and comes to here, and maybe I will check the local variables and to control. So LIKP, LI BBRP lines. See we have LS underscore EDI DD, and also we have INT underscore EDI DD. So this is the segment, and go to here and see the data record. So guys, data record is, so we have an E1 EDK01 is. So when I need to add is, whenever you find in a segment E1 EDK01, so after this I need to add it is. After this I need to add my segment. So here this is my position. So after this position I need to add my custom segment. How can I do that? Can anybody give me the logic? We have 3 records now, 1, 2, 3. So after this segment, if I see my structure, IDOC structure, and go to the data record, see, after this I need to add my segment. How can I do that? I need to add this segment as in a child of this. So see, go to the WE30, and which is an sorry, it should be an extension display. So I have added this my custom segment as a child of this parent segment. So if I want to do this, okay, so what I need to do is, So first I will read the record. So I will read the record with the segment this. I will find out the position. I will find out the position. So my index is 1. So I need to add in my custom segment. So after this I need to put, that means I need to put index plus 1. That means my custom segment will be added in the second record. Then you need to use a relationship over here. So this segment is part of this child. So see here you need to cover higher level segment. What is the higher level segment number? So if I give the number, this segment index as a higher level, so whenever it adds, it will add the child segment of this case. Did you get my point here, logic? So this is my parent segment. So first I will read the parent segment to find out the index of that parent. Dynamically I need to add this. So then I will read the index of this. After this, I will add my custom segment with the index plus 1 next record. Then I need to attach this custom segment to the parent segment. If you want to attach the field here, you can see higher level. So here my higher level segment is the which number, which index. So 01 is my index. So this segment will be added as child of this case. So that's the logic which I need to do it is. Or else, yeah. So this is a little logical stuff which I need to do. Okay. So maybe debugging and restart. So we are going to write the logic is little difficult, but it's a real-time base. Always we do the transactional data enhancements, which is a base for your logic to implement an enhanced IDOC enhancement. So go to the transport for interfaces and repair. Go to the report source. This is our include and institute. Okay. And here what I am going to do is, so whenever I am going to do this, so first I am going to after this I am going to read int underscore edi dd, sorry, read table is read table int underscore edi dd into data my ls underscore edi dd underscore temp. I'm creating a temporary work area and with the key segment name, with the key int underscore edi dd with the key segnam. Actually control space will not work guys here, I think. So with the key segment name which is equal to my segment is parent segment is this. First I will read the parent segment. Okay. If site hyphen subascript which is equal to 0 and if and I take a data lv underscore index and which is equal to the site tab space. So whenever you read the table, whenever you read the record, so the particular record site tabs will be filled with the value. That index value will be stored in the site tabs for the read table and loop. So this is my site tabs. Now I am going to do this, and this is my field value, and I am going to add this segment and also segment. What is the parent of my what is the higher level h high level and which is an index space lv underscore index. Okay, higher level is my this record. What is the record of this? That is my higher level base index. The next thing is I'm going to insert this record. Now don't do an append, do an insert. Where I need to insert this into the internal table, use an index. Index is equal to lv underscore index use plus 1. So do the index. So first, suppose let's take my parent segment is first record. I need to insert this custom record at the second position. So that's why I'm doing LV under index plus 1. And when you need to do this operation is, so if, so first I need to do this. If don't do multiple times, okay, I will raise in a bug, then I will do that. But sorry, do the syntax check and activate. And see, this is my logic. So very uh, logical stuff. This kind of things you need to add in the logical. So this is all your analytical and problem solving skills. This logic comes under that category, guys. Okay, so come back and do the reprocessing of the IDOC again, refresh, and go to the VF31 reprocessing of the outputs. No need to go to VF02 again and again. I can do the reprocessing of the output types by using transaction VF31 and transmission medium. What we need to do an output of smart forms or IDOC or workflow. What exactly it is, that's in a transmission medium, and I need to trigger an IDOC and repeat the output processing. And execute, and select this and execute, and it comes here, and F8, and it comes here. So go to the here, F8, and see, first I am reading the segment. This first go to the internal table, check the records, check the records, and you can see the record, and this is the segment which is at index 1, right? So first read this record, size above 0, and take that index. So the index is 1. So take this, and I'm going to fill the data. So mtran. Actually now it's in a blank. Maybe I am going to put test. Otherwise airplane is my mode of transport. Debugging, I have put in a value. Okay. So the value is, sorry. Okay. So this is my aeroplane mode. I'm transferring this delivery, and so higher level LV underscore index, and higher level segment is 1 is higher level segment. Now insert this segment data to IDOC data, EDI data using index plus 1 ways. Index plus 1 means it becomes a 2, and F5. So go to the segment. Here you can see guys. Oh, segment name aeroplane. Sorry, that's not a problem. But segment name is here different, custom segment name. But the record is added at the second record, and higher level is, this is a segment which is a 0. Parent is this one, guys. Maybe so. Do the change. Sorry, I need to change this logic. Sorry, edit, change selected records. So not this one is, my segment is custom segment is. So what is the custom segment? So custom segment is this. Custom segment is this, but my data record, sorry, segment data. Okay, that's okay. So do this and F8 and process this. So go to the IDOC and new IDOC and execute again. You see the error, but I can see the data record. And if you go here, see the is the, but it is not added as in a child, but the custom this is added at the under this. Actually, it should add under this as a child, but the custom segment has been added to the your IDOC type. So, but I need to give a link. Link is not working. This should be as part of this. And so what I can do is go to the program and site index. So why it's not working is, so custom. So I have passed the record. Okay. So segment name. Sorry, I need to do like ls underscore EDI DB segment to data. segment data equal to this case. We are filling the data here. This is the segment data, and the segment name is this segment. Okay, what is cannot. So this is the segment name. You need to fill the segment name. So this is the segment name which you need to fill. So this is the segment name is the segment data, and the index is the higher level segment you need to declare. So higher level segment is edit EDI, do the syntax. So put a breakpoint again, breakpoint, and sorry, you should not execute like from here. So we have to reprocess the item. So stop transaction, and go to the VF31 and enter the transmission medium 6 and do the repeat output processing and execute, and select this record, execute. F8 and F8 and read the record and capture the index of that record and take that. So now mtran, and which is an empty, and I'm going to pass the aeroplane and take the aeroplane value as a segment data and move the segment data, segment name and segment data to the ls underscore edi. And also guys, so go to the ls underscore edi 10 and see the record E1 EDI page, higher level 00, higher level is, and maybe I need to put zero zero. I need to put this. That's the problem. Higher level segment number is higher level. I need to put. Okay, ing underscore EDI DD. Locals. EDI DD. Do you see any record? Who? See, here you can see this is my custom segment, is the value, and higher level 01. So here some logic, document number, segment number. Okay, higher level. I need to attach this. How can I attach this? Hmm? Only the, yeah, it is there. So if that is the case, we need to do. I put somewhere. Okay, we'll do that. Please. Very good. F6, 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 and F6. It is filling other segments, correct? So maybe we'll see the segment which is having the see, if you see here the segment which is having, okay, nothing is having child. I think there should be a child. Yes. Nothing is having child. will give error actually. Whenever you do like this, so if it is not proper, it will give an error. 26 error you are going to get. It should be as part of this chain until unless your error will not be resolved. 26 error in ALE service. See, you are going to get. So get details from previous status record with status 26. Okay, so it's a problem. So I need to attach this as this child, this as this child. Even EDK01 we attach to which segment here? Even EDK01. See, this is the child segment. So since this is a child segment, this coming as an under this segment, it is giving me the error. It is mapping with the so even ED actually there is no this data. If it is there, then maybe I can get it. But even EDP01, this should be having item details, but even EDP is not populated. Even EDP01. This is an item data. Even EDP-T1. I think yesterday we have generated delivery records. Nice. So we'll see the delivery records. 7. Let's go. So invoice delivery also we generated yesterday. DELV. Huh? 6. 5. Yeah, delivery record. You can see the delivery IDOC. There is some items. See, this is having segment. See, this segment is as part of this child. So if you want to see this relationship, so maybe how can I debug this? Take this IDOC first. Okay, take this IDOC and go to the not IDOC is not required. Go to the partner profile. You need to find out the outbound IDOC. So how can you debug it? So W20 and find the KU or what ship to party we did. KU and ship to party also same, and this is a delivery and message control. Get to the process code. This is the function module, and inside the function module you need to put in a breakpoint. So first maybe we'll put in a breakpoint here, and also they are going to fill in a data in the fill IDOC. Okay, so fill IDOC table delivery, and here you can see delivery header, delivery item. So go to the delivery item. So this is a delivery item details, and they are filling the segment. What is the segment we have seen? So the segment is double click and data record and export and go to the even EDL21. Even EDL21. So even EDL26. Even EDL19. Even EDL15. Even EDL41. Controller E1 EDL20. E1 EDL21. What is this information? Okay, delivery type. Delivery priority, transportation group. But if you see, guys, this is only one segment. Under this segment, every segment is in a child actually, right? So maybe this every segment is adding as part of the child names. Go to here and process delivery header. Only the first segment is in a header. Even EDL20 is in a header. Even EDL20 is in a header. So they are appending it. Okay, they are appending for segment data they are using. This is fine, but all other segments should be in a higher level of this segment. Okay, so let's take an example of 22, which is in a uh, segment name, segment data, EDIDD. Huh? They are not using any higher level. Yeah? Okay, even EDL 21 guys. So flag active, IDOC data append. So segment name, segment data append. So they are doing that append here as part of this. Huh? They are not doing any higher level and lower level. High level not required. Okay. Okay, we'll do that then. So which one? Higher level is not required. We are going to put this. And this. We will reprocess again. Come back, and DF 30 and transmission video 6 and repeat output processing. Execute. So F5, F5, F5. Go to the new IDOC. Come back, refresh, and go to the IDOC for the invoice. And see guys, successful and data record exactly. No need to automatically it is deriving based on the IDOC. It is automatically deriving. That's how. See, this is added under this segment, but actually I need to fill the data. If you want to fill the data, so what I will do is, so take the invoice first. So what is the invoice? This is the invoice, and go to the VF03, and this is my invoice. Go to the document flow. Okay, this is my delivery guys, display document. So take this delivery and add the field SE16, and I'm going to change this value in debugging guys. See, so from the table level, how you can do the edit. So this is also very important in real time point of view. So so go guys, always settings, user parameters, always use the SE16 standard list. Okay, and display, and check this and put in a display. Don't go with the ALV list, go with the SE16 standard list. Do the /h and enter. See guys, do F7. It will come to this code base. So code, this is a user command. We can display the table record, we can edit the table record, we can insert new records, we can delete the record space. This is the trick which you need to follow. Change this to the edit. I'm going to edit this record. F5. See all the records in editable mode and go to the M transportation field. And select the record mode. Maybe this is by using railway. Tick, save, and I have T683 LF01. Where is this record? Okay, maybe I will change this record to the some other record. What is there? I will check that. Okay, that's it. Okay, save. Yeah. T683. Yeah. So today we did total real-time tasks, guys. Okay, so SE16 and T683. Actually, this is an old record. That's why it's new. What is the field? That is KALSP. KALSP. Why it is checking? It says what is not there? Train idea. Input blank. Save. Okay, data record is saved. So I just updated my mode of transport in this delivery. Okay, so now when I trigger the IDOC again, my data record will be populated with the T wings. So 6 and repeat output process. See, this is the way we will debug the output types by using this transaction. We have 31 for the invoice. Very important way. Even smart forms are there for the invoices. So if you want to debug the smart form, come to here and debug the smart form and F8 and F5. So C LIKP GS underscore LIKP and MPlan, which is a net T. So export and go to the IDOC. Go to the IDOC and WE02. So enhancements are very important. Okay, so go to here and data record and expand this and see this. You can see now T in the outbound IDOC, but you have a segment, outbound segment, but inbound side also. Whenever it receives the IDOC into the target system, in target system also, this is a custom field. You need to take the value from the IDOC. You need to update this into the target system and go to the ID admin and IDE yes, and go to the WE02. Check the status of an IDOC and so go to the last one and go to the data record and expand this. See, the record is the T, which is received into the target system. But so here SAP standard doesn't have any this segment, and also SAP inbound function module doesn't have any functionality to process this mode of transport into the application. So that is the case. So you need to enhance the inbound function module as well. So go to here and go to the LS. LS is my target, and this is my thing. And inbound partner profile invoice, and go to the invoice. Go to the inbound process code. Go to the inbound function model, and here you can see the enhancements related to this. And read the data from IDOC and process IDOC invoice FI, and go to this function model. And else what you will do? Go to the input attributes and go to the FBAS package and go to the FBAS and go to the SMOD and press F4 and information system. This is a shortcut. Okay, FBAS, and here you can see there is an IDOC inbound side which is there. So maybe this is the inbound IDOC change FI document. Okay, inbound, we need to know the inbound enhancement phase. So only this is outgoing. This is the outgoing IDOC. Maybe I can see this is the inbound IDOC. Okay, maybe I'll go to here and display and go to the here, and you can see change fields in part2 document. Okay, incoming IDOC, change fields in accounting document structures. Okay, I don't think this will be useful. Go to the source code and here double click on this. So they are doing in a BDC guys. So this they are doing in a BDC and reading the IDOC data guys. They will read the IDOC control record. They are reading it. And where is the data record? So see the data record. Look at data record. So you have to look at data record. So import, export. No, not in this function model. In this function model, import mass processing. So table C, EDI, IDOC data. They are doing something on the IDOC data. Where they are doing the something like the IDOC, perform IDOC open, only one IDOC. So somewhere they will do a processing of IDOC database. So process IDOC, return variables. So this is for the status, IDOC status, to handle the IDOC status. and this is also status. I think IDOC number somewhere IDOC open. Okay, I will find on a global file. Where it is? Huh? It is some other program. In this, I need to find. Yeah, they are sending some IDOC data. But normally it should be like loop at IDOC database. So loop at IDOC data. Maybe. So that's okay. But the inbound side also we need to write an enhancement logic to read the custom segment and update that field in the respective database table space. So that's the IDOC extension from inbound and outbound side. So apart from this, we have a left with the almost we completed with the IDOCs. So we have given videos in the IDOC at this time and mode of transport. And the next two techniques we have left with is one is the segment filtering. Sorry, first is one is IDOC filtering. IDOC filtering. So this is my concept. So IDOC filtering will be done. So IDOC filter will be done in distribution model. In the BD64 we can apply the filters. So let's take an example of I go to the BD64 page. So this is also very important. So I go to the BD64. So come to here. I come to the math mask 800. Go to the here. Go to the math mask and see this. Here you can see no filter set. That means there is no filters for this IDOC. So double click on no filters. You will get this screen. Okay, and select this and right click. Okay, it should be a changeable mode. This go to the change mode. Go to the math first. Double click on it. See, select this and create a filter group. Okay, sorry. So here there is a filter group. So let's take an example of I am going to put a filter on the material type. Okay, so this IDOC should go. Okay, when the material type equal to let's take an example of fat. So if the material type fat, then only distribute this IDOC. Otherwise, don't distribute this IDOC. Okay, save. I put in a filter condition. So when the what is the condition I put? When the material type which is equal to fat, then distribute the IDOC. So now I activated the filter. Now I go to the what is that? I go to the material master. How can you trigger the IDOC for the material master? BD10. And can you give me which material which is other than go to SC16 N and Mara and go to the material type which is not equal to the fat. I am going to take the material which is not equal to the fat material type and which is not equal to fat. Go to the not equal to and FERT. Other than fat, get the materials and maybe final we have some material. So take out the sorry. SE16N and Mara and type material type not equal to FERT and take out 500 and execute. But whenever you think in the logical point of view, not equal to takes higher performance than equal ways. So very dangerous statements, not equals. So take this material and go to the BD10, which is a standard IDOC, and we are going to use MatMask in logical system in IFF810. So trigger this IDOC for the material. So no material could be selected. Oh, we are in the 810 guys, sorry. That's why this material is not exist in the 810. Go to the 810. We are triggering from the 810. Slash and BD and control V, and this is the one, and execute. There is some custom segment which is added, which is not filled, I think. So problem with the custom segment. So for now, I will remove the partner profile with the extension and go to the LS GFF in MatCast, and I'm going to remove the custom enhanced stuff. Now it doesn't check for the enhanced. Should and go to the BD10 again and F5. GPH. No. There is a problem with the enhancement MatMask. We have added a custom segment to the BD10. Go to the system and status. Go to the program, and we did somewhere check the enhancement in this program. Some enhancement problem is going. Somewhere we did an enhancement. Find call customer no MatMask. Somewhere we did it. Can we get Some code we have written for the material master, I think. Huh? SE10 display interfaces, transport for interfaces. We don't do any enhancements to this. MMALE. Removed. Actually, what I did is I did an enhancement in the code level. So the project getting is called. So it is adding in a custom segment actually. That's the problem. Even though that is there, even that logic will be executing, right? I need to deactivate that logic actually. Yeah. So that's what I'm checking. Where did I did an enhancement to that logic? So I have added a custom segment where I did add that. So maybe SC38 again, BD10. BD10 is the transaction to trigger the material status system, and we go with see guys, S mark and F4 and to the package. Delete this package can be enter and see ALE distribution. There are two things. I think these are this which we did here. I think we did on master data retail. This is an industry. I think this we did. I think, and go to the components and create the IDOC. Whenever you create the IDOC, see here there is a logic. See, we have added a custom segment. So deactivate this custom segment. That's it. And activate it. Now it works. Come back. Come back. Now you do the BD10 and PH10. Yes, it's good. See one master IDOC and zero communication IDOC is generated. Why? Because so I put an filter base. That's why it's giving me the problem. So let's go to the W02. You don't see any IDOC. So this is the previous IDOC. So why? Because I put in a filter, the material type fact, then only it will trigger an IDOC. Let's take a fact IDOC. So FAT material. What is the FAT material which we created? I think IDOC Marcy, which is an FAT material, and export now, and one master IDOC and communication IDOC. Huh? This is the type of this material. I think something is in distribution. I did here. Where I am doing guys, 800 only do this. Sorry guys, into the BD10 and take the first material again, PH100, and this is my thing guys. It's good. One master IDOC, zero communication IDOC. But when I go to the another material, IDOC MA or C, next to one master IDOC. But it is generating the communication IDOC, but the other material type is not generating any communication IDOC. So the IDOC filters working. So only the FAT it is sending an IDOC. If it is not equal to FAT, it is not generating any communication IDOC. So that's an IDOC filtering that will be done in the BD64. Next one is segment filtering. Segment filtering. So IDOC filtering means the total IDOC will not send, guys. It will check the condition. With the condition met, that's it. The IDOC will not send. IDOC will not send. But one more kind of check I have. So maybe one more check. I need segment filtering we do. And go to the segment filtering. What is the transaction code for the segment filtering? Segment filtering BD. Maybe I will try from 50 is BD 50. Change pointers and BD 51. Activate function modules. BD 53. Reduce message type. Okay. And BD 54 clients. This is BD 56. BD 56. Give some messages. 180. And this it's in a segment filtering. It's in a BD 56. Okay, if you delete the segment type, the data will not go based. So this is my one of the mat mask, and maybe we'll maintain one segment. Maybe I see the IDOC first on the W is 02 and go to the IDOC mat mask. This is my mat mask data record. So we have different segments. Let's take even what is the with this we deleted. Maybe I am going to delete this case. Even MARMM. Okay, we'll put this even MARMM. So add the entries and type is in a logical system. And sender is jet IFF, which is an 800, which is my sender system, and the function type, and it's an LS, and receiver is an GIFF and 810, and segment type is this. What is the segment type? E1 MARM. E1 MARM. Okay, this is the segment which I am going to fill. Okay. GIF. Therefore, I think logical system that is. See, GIF. Okay, partners. This is. I think I need to see the logical systems. Okay, sorry. Go to the logical systems where you can see the logical system assigned to the client. Yes, so that's thing I need to give it. See, 800. They have changed ways. See, okay, GIFFU 800. So which is an 800 control U, and this is an 800. Type is logical system. See, GIFFU 800 is a logical system. Come back 810 is an GIFFU 800. So 800. Why it's not working? Hmm? This sender is the receiver. Okay, close. Yes. Come back. See, this is an MDC 800. We maintain that time this, and it's correct only. Again, go to BD 56. Okay. BD 56. Transaction code is segment filter. BD 56. It will filter the entire segment record from data record. Entire segment it will delete this. That's a segment filtering. And go to again. Maybe I will go to MatMash, and maybe I need to delete this record base. I think with the same I can maintain it, no problem. I can maintain and go to type and type of the logic. Type of is ls. See, type ls 800 GIF 810 is available this here, but 800 is not available. See why it's not showing up here. 800 is not showing up here. Logical system. We got the point. So go to the BD 54. So here you can see the logical system GIF 800 U800 GIF U800, which is maintained. Here. F1 BDLS, which is maintained. Why it's not coming up? WE20 data type LS. Okay, which is also maintained. Okay, the BD64, I got the we need to do a generate partner profile. Generate partner profile. Partner system is what it is here. See, right effort. Z I effort. See, come back. Now, LS. So now the two partners are coming in. Now I go to the GT56 and OK and new entries. LS sender is 800. No, logical system and type LS sender is 800. Now it works. Actually, the partners should be maintained in the inbound the partner profile as well. I distributed generated partner profile. It's working. Save it and come back. So you need to generate a partner profile. So then in the BD64, then it will work. So it's not only logical system as well as it should be there in the partner profile, dummy partner profile. You need to provide this. LS. See, whenever I generated a partner profile, it generated with the both the sides. See, 800 is generated with the dummy. So I put in a dummy partner. That's a concept. And maybe I go to now. I'm going to generate a new item. Okay. So PD 10 and put in a material IDOC Marcy, and this is my target system and execute and one master IDOC and communication IDOC. But when I go to the IDOC record, so go and refresh, the segment should be filtered. So even MA, RE, MM should not be there. So see that IDOC is filtered. The total segment is removed from the IDOC. That's a segment filter. Segment filter means total segment will be removed. But IDOC filtering means the total IDOC will not be generated. And but in my segment, I have 10 fields. So suppose I don't want to send 3 fields. I would like to send 3 fields. I would like to send the another 3 fields. I don't want to send it. So that concept we are going to call its name a reduced IDOC type. So the one more concept is reduced IDOC. Okay, reduced IDOC type. So what exactly the reduced IDOC type? So we can filter some of the fields from the segment. So if you want to filter some fields, suppose some fields you would like to send, some fields you don't want to send it. So that's we are going to use reduce IDOC type. The transaction code is, what is the transaction code? BD 50, control S and go to the matmos and BD 53 and reduce message type G 9 MAT MAS, which is a reduction. This is my reduced. Sorry guys, so take this control X. What message you need to reduce? MAT MAS. Okay, and create the G and EDZ 8 MAT MAS. Okay, and EDZ 8 MAT MAS and create. And here you need to give the reference. Which one you need to reduce it? MAT MAS and reduce some of the fields from matmos. Okay. So see guys, come here. So additional fields for even MA, RA, okay, industries fields, material descriptions. Maybe you select this field guys. So select MA, RA, select and double click and see which fields you don't want to do any. What is, you need to select the fields, huh? You need to deselect the fields. So we do not have any data guys. Maybe I do not have any data for this. I will go here. Okay. Select. Okay, whatever you want, you need to select. I think select and select. So maybe I don't select the MARD field guys. So other thing I will select it. So MARD storage location data I don't select. Maybe I'm doing that kind of stuff. Select. I want all these fields. even MAREAM, select, select, okay, select, 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 okay. So I'm not selecting one segment, even MARDM, storage location data, I'm not selecting. Save it and okay, and come back. But this is my reduced message type. This is my reduced message type. So take this reduced message type, and I think we need to assign this to the IDOC type. Is it required? Take this message type. We'll try to do in a partner profile. What will happen? We'll see. Okay, go to the partner profile. WE20 and partner type is LS. Okay, and add this message type to the here. So add the message type. So message type is my reduced message type, and receiver port is this, and IDOC type is MATMAS. MATMAS. And save and okay, and give the packet and size. So that is saved, guys. And you're going to use this reduced message type while doing an BD10. So I will do an BD10. Actually, I need to find out the material which is there, which is having an MAR, storage location data. So I will take one of the material. So my material is some material, and also the material should be in a fetch material type. Otherwise, it will give the problem. Otherwise, I will delete that condition from the FAT. Okay, so otherwise, this is very difficult case. In this, I do not know what is the material which is type of FAT. Or else, can we copy? No. How can I do that? Maybe I will remove the filter techniques. Go to BD64. And change, remove the filter base. Remove the filter. Can we delete? So from here we can delete. So filter group and delete it. So I have deleted the filter. So now it will trigger for every material type. The IDOC will be triggered for every material type and select some material. So I'm going to select this material and trigger an IDOC. Trigger an IDOC. So 800 and BD10 and material is this, but the MATMAS it's in a reduced case GEDZ 8 and MATMAS. So this is having in a storage location. This table is having in a storage location plant 1000 storage location 001, and so definitely this should be having in a storage location data. But when I do this on master that's zero communication, I think I need to add this message type. Where I need to add this message type is BD64. Go to the 800 BD64. You need to add this message type to the distribution model. Otherwise, it doesn't create. So go to here and go last. Select add message type. Sender is 800 and receiver is 810. Message type is GEDZ EDZ 8 MAT. Yes. Is it a reduction? Yeah. Is it reduction? Yes. And also add message type reverse 810 800 and, and save. And also you need to distribute the model view and distribute it. And okay. And model view has been distributed. This is created from that side. And now I will trigger an IDOC. Trigger the IDOC and BD 10 and execute. The material is some material which I have given. Now target is 810. Execute one communication IDOC is created. Now go to the IDOC status and refresh and double click 53 03 and see the control record will come to the base. Snapmask 05, Snapmask 0, and what is the message type? Where I can see the message type. Okay, data record and even MARA, but MARC, MARC. Do you see the MART? MART is even MART, which is not supposed to. So what is the IDOC type? This is basic type. Message type is NatMask only. No, I need to give a the message type should be a reduced message type. So that's the problem. So maybe the message type should be a reduced message type. Go to here. Oh, I triggered. Sorry, that's the problem. You need to give the reduced message type and execute. One master and communication item and refresh and see guys. So this is the one and double click and you can see the data record. It should be filtered even MARC. Yeah, and see now MART is removed. So that's the name. But it's totally removed the fields from the MART. But here we need to see reduced IDOC type means some fields we need to filter this. So you need to filter some fields, not all the fields. So that's the one more problem. The total segment is filtered, but I don't want total segment. So BD 56 and BD 56 are reduced IDOC types 53. BD 53 and reduce data type this and change and MART and select it, but I don't want. So how many fields which are coming in MART? This is a mandatory field space. Can we deactivate this? Can we? We can add it. Okay, here I need to do. Okay, I need to select this and deselect. So it's not doing anything. Or else we'll go to the one of the main section. Some fields I need to deselect. MARC and okay, I will see the fields from the MARC guys. Which fields are there? So works is there, PST80 is there. The other fields are coming as an LOERM, coming as a blank. So maybe we'll select these fields. We'll add more fields. Okay, select this. What is the option of the status? Activator. You can select this. Select. Okay. LOVRM is selected. LOVRM is selected. Maybe activate, select. Okay, I'm activating some more fields, guys. Select. See, I'm activating more fields. Select and EKGRP select, and some fields I am going to select. More fields I am selecting it, and select and select and select and select. So some additional fields I have added. Okay, save it and save and okay and okay. So maybe now I will trigger this time. Actually, this fields LOVRM. This data should come guys. Okay, what is LOVRM? Can anybody know? What is the LOVRM? What is the material first? So this is my material. So I'm going to apply a deletion indicator this on this. Okay, deletion indicator comes under the LOVRM. So how can you delete a material? Where it is coming is LOVRM. So where is the deletion indicator of the LOVRM? Yeah, so, okay, I am going to delete a plant data. So I can delete some data. MM 11. MM 11. What is the MM 11? We can put in a deletion indicator, guys. Okay, that's okay. Maybe I trigger the IDOC again. So leave about this BD 10 and give the material and logical system and give the EDZ, EDZ like and export one master communication and come to the IDOC. The additional fields should come in the here, guys. This should come over. And come back, refresh, and again 30 and go to the data filter. Even MA or CM. Go to C. See, the other fields are coming up over here. Before, see guys, the EKGRP field we do not have any value. PSTAD we do not have any value. If you go to the previous record, so these fields are deactivated. So go to the MARCM. So see this LOVRM and EKGRP, these fields are in deactivated mode. That's why it is not able to display some data, DSP or DISM. But in the reduced IDOC type, we have activated the fields. Now we can see the fields, the field level data. We can see. See guys, the additional fields are activated. The additional fields data coming. That means we can activate the fields. We can deactivate the field level. Some fields we need to activate, some fields we need to deactivate in the segment level. Then we are going to use a reduced IDOC. We can filter the some of the fields from the segment. We can filter or we can activate, or else instead of filter we can say we can activate and deactivate fields from the segment. We are going to use the reduced IDOC. Reduced IDOC. Okay, that's the IDOC content, and almost we are done with the IDOCs. So, is there any concept which is left? I don't think we have covered all the things in the IDOC. And next concept from Monday, we are going to start the next interesting concept in the SAP business work. Okay, so this is the concept which started from the Monday case. So that's it for the day. Thank you all. See you. Bye bye. See you on Monday.